One of the things you had written down was worst things to do it. You had to do at a job.
Oh,
Or
so
like a
back in
worst job
2017 when I was working at the radio station, oh, there's two things actually. Okay, so one of the things they're like, oh, we're hosting this event, like Mike Piazza's like being inducted in the Hall of Fame. He's gonna like come to like the radio station. We're gonna like do a show. He's like, oh, can you work it? So I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, I'm gonna get to meet Mike Piazza. Like, yeah, absolutely, let's fucking do it. So I like literally like fucking move my whole schedule around. I get there, and they're like, oh, okay, like sick, like you're gonna be hot dog guy. And I'm like, you're fucking kidding me, right? So I literally just like fucking chilled there and just like served up hot dogs to all these fucking people while Mike Piazza like gave a speech. And I was like, wow, this fucking sucks. And then the other one was,
damn,
yeah, that sucked. That was not ideal. Yeah, they fucked me twice. Don't worry. They fucked me again. Hot dog guy, bro. I'd fucking like serving dirty water dogs. Like, what the fuck do I look like? The other one was while I was working at the radio station, they did this telethon thing. So like I got up at like I was in Manhattan at like 5 a.m. and we have to like call people and shit or fucking whatever. Like some people had to call people and then they're like, oh, like someone has to like do this. And they're like, oh, like Connor, you're going to do this. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? These fucking people have a fucking cow suit and I have to fucking get in this fucking dirty, this thing has never been washed. This fucking shit all over it. I'm like, you're not even gonna like spray it, but like a little disinfectant, like nothing. Like, no, just get in the suit. Like literally smelled like shit. I spent like fucking 4 hours in it while they're fucking doing things. And then, so I did that. That was done. It was terrible. And
that's
then,
bad.
And then at the end, I get an email the next day. They're just like, oh, just want to say like, thank you guys so much for like doing all this stuff and like, great job, Counter. So they called me Counter.
That is
and they got your name wrong.
Slap in the face.
Yeah.
No, they didn't get my name wrong. They're like, you were a fucking cow and your name's Connor, so we're gonna call you Counter.
I was always
fuck you to them.
I know. I was like, wow.
You should have just sent the picture of your hairy ass back. Just moaning the cat. They probably would respect it.
I mean, it was actually kind of nice because like they were like these like kids with like cancer and like disabilities, and I was like chilling with them, but like fuck them because like
all right, now it's kind of a
like
now
shit.
You're now
you're sounding now it sounds like you did something really nice.
Yeah, now I'm like, shut up,
I did something nice, but like,
kids.
Yeah, but bro, I was like, dude, I was sweating my ass off in a cow suit for like 4 hours.
It was for the kids, Connor.
And
okay.
Think about the fucking kids, Contorno.
Do you have cancer? No.
And then
think about when you were a kid, you wish that a guy in a cow suit would walk in and make a
Yo, the worst part about it was like I didn't like are cows supposed to talk? Like I was talking to the kids and then they're like, cows don't fucking talk. Why are you talking to them? I'm like, oh, that's a good point. I was like, I don't know how to act
did the kids say that to you or did the other people say that to you?
No, I was like having conversations with the kid, and then they were like, "Why are you talking?"
The Torno just looks back at them and goes,
said that to you?
The cows don't talk. And I was like, oh.
I was kind of fucked up that the kid was like, "Wait, cows don't talk. Don't fucking talk to me."
The kid just put you on blast.
Fucking stupid cow. Leave me alone.
Put on blast all over that.
The kid's like, "Are you guys paying this guy's salary? What the fuck's wrong with you?"
Combro can't win when he enters a cow suit. He just can't win.
This jabroni has benefits.
So I was literally dead from like sweating my ass off for 3 hours, and then they're like, okay, like you guys need, it was like a telethon thing, you know, whatever. So they're like, okay, you need to go make calls. And like, I literally like just sat in this room with like a bunch of other people and I passed the fuck out. And like the promotions like head like came by and was like laughing his ass off because I was passed out. He like took a video, put it on the fucking Instagram.
Were you in the cow suit still?
No, dude, I was out of that fucking thing.
That would have been so much funnier.
I wish
you would just with like morning wood in the cow suit.
Morning wood.
Fuck, bro. With the kids? Dude, that's fucked up.
Getty, you got a story?
I don't know, but if I have like as bad of an experience, I'd say I really just have a bad experience. Not even really a bad experience, more of like a panic, freak out, what do I do, don't know what to do experience. And it was 11th grade when I worked at that call center place. I worked at like that medical call center place.
Back when you were loaded as fuck for being 16.
16 years old making $10 an hour. It was fucking fat
$10 an
stacks.
hour.
No, you were
$10
literally
an hour,
loaded as
working
fucking
like
shit.
30
It
hours,
was
like 30
literally
hours a week.
Donald J. Trump.
I was making stacks back then. But so we worked on like these. It was like a U-shaped cubicle sort of thing, but like a square U. And then the supervisors sat up on this like step up thing that kind of overlooked us. But they had like cubicles too. So just going our day. Everyone has their headsets on, answering calls, doing nonsense.
I'm picturing like Dwight Schrute like standing up and saying something.
It's literally what it was. It was kind of like that. It literally was kind of like an office. Like it was literally like that. It honestly was. Just we were allowed to dress more casual. And then next thing you know, I see one of my coworkers. I didn't really know anybody there because I was a young kid, so I didn't want to talk to anybody because all the people that worked there were like old people trying to feed their families, and I'm just like some kid working in a call center. Like, hi, I just want to make money. Next thing you know, one of my coworkers, this lady gets up, she goes over to like the supervisor like table bench thing, and puts all her like cell phone keys, like cigarettes, lighter, and stuff like on like their like table. And they're like, "Oh, hey, what's going on?" And she's like, so I think I'm gonna have a seizure. So like, I just wanted to like put all my stuff here and like get you guys prepared." And we're all, and like we hear it, everyone like turns their head like, "What?" And then like, not even joking, like that falls down, seizure. Supervisors jump on her. Everybody stay. It's okay. We'll take care of it. Like, don't move a muscle. Literally, like she's 4 feet, like 4 feet to the left of me, and I'm just like,
just keep doing your thing.
Yeah, just doing my thing. It's just this girl's just like, I'm not trying to be mean, but like that's.
Oh my god.
I'm sitting there
she's
like,
fucking having an episode, and you're just like, "Hi, how can I help you today?"
Yeah,
like,
hi, ma'am. My name's
like
Andrew.
a woman, fucking.
Do you need a doctor appointment? Okay. Okay. And then like fucking 10 ambulances showed up and a fire truck and shit. It was crazy. That's probably my craziest work experience. Other than that,
Grillo, I feel like you got a good work story.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Grillo, you probably got the best ones. Or not?
Or not?
Did he walk away from my
Sorry, I went to pee again.
Bro, what are you drinking over there?
I said walked away from my story.
I don't know. It's just everything just goes through me. Yeah, I'm sorry, gents. I'm gonna have to finesse and win this debate. This category. I got two. I'll do the hospital one first. The hospital one is kind of fucking. It's so fucking twisted, but you might laugh and you're going to hell if you laugh.
I'm ready. I'm getting my snacks ready.
My job, my position. We clean the body after someone passes away, and we bring the body to the morgue, which is by far the worst part of the job ever.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
Like, not even like from a work standpoint, it is hard physically, but I'm very religious, you guys know, so I get very weird with I'm like, I shouldn't be here. The family should be here. There should be a priest here. This is strange. I'm praying. I'm like, do you want to end your life with me? I'm like, it is such a huge fucking deal to me. Like, nothing more bigger. I'm like, I'm going to do this literally to the best of my ability because there's no more time that I would want someone to show me respect. So the first time I ever did it, it was this old man, he's Indian. And he was like from a nursing home, old, probably going to pass away anyway. But everyone's trying to save his life. He keeps dying and getting brought back to life the whole night. Like, you would just go sit down, turn to your right, and someone just pumping his chest. You're like, fuck. Like, every hour, like, you're like, all right, I'm going on break. Go on break, back. Somebody, you walk in with your lunch, somebody's pumping his chest, like every hour. So he kept coming back. So the last time it happened, a doctor walks in with his two sons, goes, stop, call it. And his sons just go, it's all right, just stop. We're going to let him go. We're changing his will. We want him to die. So whatever, everyone stops. He dies and peacefully. And it's really sad. So I never brought a body down in the morgue before. You have to go with the security guard to let you in. So I go with the security guard, and he's this skinny dude who's also Indian. Nice guy, retired NYPD. Like you walk in, he's like, "What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy?" Every time you walk in, he's like, "What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy?" That's the whole conversation. "What's up, buddy?" You're like, "Good, how are you?" He's like, "What's up, buddy?" That's it. Like literally only words he speaks. So we go down together, and I'm not sure how we're gonna go about doing this, but we got to lift the body onto the gurney for the off the stretcher to like the table for the morgue. So we somehow are. It's like 4:00 in the morning or later, from 4 or 5 to some bullshit like that, and we both fucking count wrong. And I pull my side, and he doesn't pull his side, and the body falls off the table onto me. Like, and I didn't fall down, but I caught it, and I'm literally holding. I felt like I was in a deadlift, like had the body. He's holding the feet, and he's yelling. He's like, "What did you do, buddy? Why didn't you go?" I said 1, 2, 3, you go, and then you went on 3, and then you went early. And why did you? And he's screaming at me, and I'm holding the weight. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck. And I thought that like the security guards were like fucking like SWAT team members back then. You had to like kiss their ass. I'm like, I don't know, sir. I don't know. I'm sorry. Please. I'm full. It's full. I'm like his sons. What? All going through my head. I'm like, if I'm his sons and I ever saw this, like this is the last thing I would ever want someone to see. This is my father. How can you do? So I'm like, please just pull it up. And he pulls it up, and we get it back on. And I walk back, and I'm like, that was fucking terrible. Like I am so haunted by that. I literally almost put in 2 weeks like that night. I was like, I don't know if I can do this ever again.
Whew. Yeah, that's intense. That is some intense stuff.
There's been a couple goes like that, especially with COVID. There was a couple real disturbing moments down there. And the security guards are not religious or sensitive. They're like kicking bodies around with their feet.
Keep it moving.
Yeah, they don't give a shit, you know?
To them, it's just a job.
Damn.
Yeah, it's, oh my God. So
You're going to go the funny angle. Huh? It fucking took a turn. Lots of twists.
Yeah, it wasn't funny. Another kind of twisted one. I got a couple fucked up ones. I used to do home care. I used to take care of a guy that had like sort of dementia. So it was him and his wife, and he was healthy, but he had no capacity mentally to like no memory. So there was one day where I used to go in every day, give him a shower, go to the bathroom, whatever. And it's definitely tough. Like, spare you the details. It was definitely very like, if it's something you've never done before, you're like, what the fuck is going on? This is what life is like. So there's one day that they want this guy to go to a wedding, right? So the wife gets him like a suit and everything. And this story is so, it's demented to me, but they want him to go to the wedding, which is like a nice thought, I guess. So they get him a suit and everything. And they're like, this is a big day. And the woman used to always insinuate that I was like not trustworthy. I don't know why. She would always throw me jabs like, yeah, we don't think anyone's abusing Frank. Do you know anything? Like, would always throw me jabs like, yeah, we're pretty sure that, you know, X is whoever his name is not being abused. No one's hitting him, right? And I'm like, yeah, no fucking shit. Why would I ever do that? Like, I'm like, are you crazy? That's a craziness.
She's like, I don't think he's getting abused. Rich, do you think he's getting abused? Like,
always. She was like, and again, she would throw shots like, yeah, and again, whatever happens behind closed doors, we obviously don't know. So, you know, I'm like, oh my God. So there's one time where they're like, when he's going to go to the wedding, they're like, you really got to step up and make sure he gets squeaky clean today, really fresh, get him in the suit, whatever. I'm like, yeah, no problem. I mean, like, it's what I do every day. So like, why would it be any different? But I guess we'll go the extra mile today, like go above and beyond, whatever that entails. So I'm in the shower with him, like cleaning him up or whatever. And it's particularly rough that day. And I'm having trouble holding him up to wash him. And the wife is knocking on the door going, is he clean? Double check if he's clean. And I'm like, yeah, he's clean. I'm holding him and I'm like out of breath, about to fall. Like his weight's on me. And she's like, is he clean? Are you sure? I go, yeah. She goes, double check. She goes, are you sure? Like, look in there, really get it in. Like, giving me instructions from outside the door. Like, make sure that it's really squeaky clean. Here, use the baby powder. Like, all from outside the door. I'm like, oh my God, like just berating me with like, yeah, I don't know, you don't make sure you don't miss the spot because sometimes like just jab, jab, jab. I'm like, oh my God, oh my God. So we finally finish and she's like, she's still throwing me shots. Like, and the next day they're like, yeah, he had a great time at the wedding. He danced around and we pushed him around and we took pictures. And I was just like, you want to see the pictures? And I was like, no, I think it's kind of fucked up that you guys did that because he doesn't know what's going on. And it was like at that moment, I was like, I'm leaving ASAP.
Yeah. People with dementia's a bad, because my grandma passed from dementia. Dementia's a bad subject with a lot of people.
I don't know, something about it was like, I don't agree with this. This is.
I did see one thing beautiful though about dementia this weekend. I was looking through social media posts for work, and there was an older like ballerina from somewhere in Europe. I was gonna say I don't think she's Russian. Somewhere in Europe, but she's like in her 80s or 90s, and she's in a wheelchair, very bad dementia. And they put like headphones on her ear, and like it was like a song from one of her like most famous performances, and like immediately as the song starts playing, she starts like breaking down crying, and in her wheelchair she starts like going through the motions of like her performance like perfectly, but like sitting down in her wheelchair.
That's
and I was like,
crazy.
Because it is like, it has been scientifically proven that music can be beneficial to your brain and to your mental health. And that shit was
100%. That's a
beautiful,
no-brainer
dude.
to me.
It was crazy.
That's insane. That just goes to show you like the neural pathways are still like it's
Dude,
it's
the
got to
brain
be
is
different.
a wild place, man. You got to keep it.
Yeah.
You got to keep
That's
it healthy.
so
You got to keep it intact.
crazy. My mom would have those like lucid moments where she'd be like, she wouldn't talk for like months, and then she would just look at me and be like, Richard, and then like nothing again for like months.
That's sad, man.
It's crazy. That music thing is nuts though. Think about it though. Like you blast music on the treadmill, you're literally like on painkillers.
Yeah. Music is literally like a natural high.
State in euphoria.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Like when I'm on the treadmill in the morning and the music's bumping, I literally feel like
any form of art, really, like
anything
like that like moves you, like music. For most people, it moves most people.
Do you follow Jordan Peterson, Gata?
I don't, but like I know of him, and I see him I look at him from time to time, but I don't follow him.
You should watch. He has a video where he talks about music, how he says it's like literally the only time that like the brain is like connected with like this, like the soul or something like that, like where it's like it's the only time that you're actually present in the moment, and like that you're like you know, it's like
I believe that 100%.
It like takes you to like a different. I forgot the whole speech he does on it, but it's on point as hell.
Music is what makes like also movies and stuff, in my opinion. It's all about the sound. If you don't have good sound, any good shot is just an average shot. It's all about the sound. Life is all about sound.